There we go. That's kicked in. Everything appears to be going good. I had a bit rate of 38,000 for a second. That's adorable. All right, cool. Well, with all of that set up, I think we'll be a-okay for this one. At least we should be. If not, well, it's gonna get very, very messy now, isn't it? Isn't it? So we'll see how all that goes. Let me tab out now and unmute myself.
It's on a TV series, right? What do you guys think of it?
No,
All right.
I've not seen it.
Hey, break. It's quiet time for a minute. All right, here's how the operation's going to go. You guys are going to be spawning about specifically right there in the Fedra HQ. There is an exit about this way to that one triangle. All blue triangles represent resupply for this operation. You've got a bulk resupply back at base. It's next to a UH-60. And then that one resupply crate has only 1 ammo and 1 medical box. Other triangles in the AO, I think, are 1 medical box and 2 ammo boxes, and I've updated the ones in the AO, so they should have all the necessary ammos here. Your objective is going to be in 3 parts. Your first objective is to head to the 2 blue flag locations and secure them so we can bring in a fire team to squad size element worth of dudes to garrison the position, because we're essentially trying to make a perimeter to make sure none of the infected get out. Don't worry about the area far over here. That's already secure, and then the area around the monument is also secure with the utilization of some positions that already exist. So take those, and then part 1 will be secure. Part 2 is basically moving and clearing the yellow positions. So once you have a yellow position in the actual new QZ secured, call us in. We'll send a fire team down from Camp War Room to go and secure that position. After those 3 positions are taken, we're going to move to where we noticed the origin of the hordes were coming from. There's 3 additional yellow positions, and then there's an actual breach point that you need to find. For those of you that weren't in the first mission that saw a breach point, it's literally a tear in the ground in the form of a crater of some sort. You're going to have to basically try to find that air. I'm not going to spawn that in until the QZ objectives themselves are done, so don't try to scan it early on. Otherwise, air stuff might just spawn right under you if you're going to camp over the AO, because I can't do anything about that. So keep that in mind. I'll try to adjust where I can, but yeah, I try to make sure nothing spawns in front of infantry or ground elements, but air assets and drones, I can't help it when the AO is this small.
Send in goat
Do you?
6.
Otherwise, that is it. When you clear out the yellow zones, we're not going to send forces in to cover them, because at that point we're kind of out of manpower. Once again, when we are out, when we have people that are eliminated, I will call in for them to be reinserted, because this is a 2-life operation, not a 1-life operation. The FEMA objective in this blue area here, I don't have garrisons on because I'm trying to limit the frames on the server, because it's already going to be framey enough with what I'm throwing at you. So if FEMA and the northern square aren't filled, that's intentional. We're assuming it's secured positions anyway, but you can land right at Camp War Room and be fine. However you divide the Humvee is entirely up to ground command. He can either take it or he can assign it to a squad, because the Humvee can take 5 people at once. You can also put cargo in the Humvee and unload it and load it at will. You can also, if you find any armed civilians that are hostile to you, you can load their equipment in the Humvee and use that as resupply as well. If you ever want to dump stuff from the Humvee at a Camp War Room, I'll put a cargo crate down and you can transfer stuff, and then you can fill it with other ammos instead. Entirely up to you. Just work with me over 5-0 and I'll work with you. Air, I don't think I gave you radios, so you're going to have to use the radio and the helicopter to communicate with people. There's no triple R for the vehicles. Once it's out of ammo, you can either continue to use it as a mobility point, or you can just ground it and work with the infantry, because we have very limited gear for this because we're kind of at our wit's end. Any questions from command?
No questions from me.
Yeah, I've got no questions. You said
Yeah.
you don't believe there'll be any armed civilian presence, or is that
I didn't say that.
unconfirmed?
I said if they happen to be there, use your
Okay.
Humvee to load their guns in, and that'll give you additional weaponry. But if you want to dump it, you can move to War Room. Call me on 50, and I'll put an
Yeah.
empty cargo crate down. You can move stuff back and forth, because I don't know how you're going to use that Humvee. So, any other questions?
Can you explain the white boxes for the people not at the first stop?
Okay. White boxes are basically the same as the blue boxes. They're hard points, so like a military tower or a checkpoint or something, except they are not garrisoned anymore compared to the blue ones. Because this is 10 years after the outbreak started. This is the QZ zone for Washington, D.C., and it's been 10 years and we've lost a lot of personnel, so we no longer have the manpower to really hold everything. This operation is going to have the most manpower we've ever utilized in an operation since, I want to say, 5 years ago. But yeah, if we don't contain the breach, it's going to go into one of the primary zones, which are where the majority of the civilian population is, and cause a lot of issues, and we'll probably lose the QZ at that point. So we're trying to contain this breach as best we can. So white equals previous military positions, blue mean active military positions, orange just means where infected have been spotted, red in this case means it's an active infective area, so you gotta be careful. Don't get bit. Any other questions?
Yeah, so in the event that we fail in securing the
If you all die, this campaign goes a much different angle than I intended, but I still have a few missions planned.
in the event that we fail, is it going to be scorched earth in the QZ so to prevent more infected?
No, because I don't have that as a feature in the AO. If you want to mass kill civilians, you can do that on your own time. Out of my ops. Fucking weirdos. Any other questions?
Curious, sir.
Alright. Pushing us through.
Let's get it.
I don't know, Don. There's always crazies in Arma 3. I'm just not gonna question it. Son of Shadow, thanks for the 61-month resub. And who was that? Drunk Firebear? Drunk Firebear, thanks for the 5 gift subs. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
How are you, Headless?
Oh.
1 minute.
Broke my Zeus interface again. That's cute. This is where I'm gonna magically discover my respawn points broke, right? That would be the day. Come on. Thank God. Alright. Forgot to change that title. That's okay. This is base at frequency 50, requesting radio check from ground, over.
It's a good check on 50. Am I just gonna have the short range?
You and team leaders have the short ranges. Break. Helicopter will have a long range on 50, and I forget if the Humvee has a built-in radio. It might not. So just keep that in mind. Again, assets are very limited at the moment. Over.
Roger that. Same names as last time, base plate and patrol, or?
You can give me a custom one because you're no longer patrolling, but you can just say, refer to me as base, over.
Roger that. Ground will be known as Templar.
Alright, Templar. I'd say take your time, but there is a time factor here, so feel free to move out at your earliest convenience, over.
Roger that, base. Where's our Humvee? Outside, yeah?
Humvee is outside on the east, as I pointed out in brief, over.
Roger that.
Wackos in military simulators can be, yeah, That's not the worst question I've ever been asked in a brief. There's also a reason I don't really do German World War II ops anymore. Because that also tends to attract a weird crowd. And, yeah. Yeah. Be deleting bodies. So I think we have a command team in Alpha and a Bravo. Charlie, we had a few people leave last second, so that's fine. People come up with stuff. It just means I keep track of who, you know, disappears last second. So I make sure that when I have the smaller scale stuff that only has like 8 or 10 slots tops, that they don't get an opportunity. Because it's a pain to organize reservists for stuff like that. Hans, get the MG42! Yeah.
Anything was in my ear, and I just rolled it around for a minute, and for some reason it started hurting.
What the heck?
So I'm actually going to test that again.
Alright, real quick. Side relations, Blue 4, hostile to independent. Side relations, Blue 4 is obviously going to be hostile to Green 4, Op 4, excuse me. But we should be A-okay, at least I think. So, coordinating on the map, we have a hard point to take right there. We've got another hard point here and a hard point there. That'll have some minor groups of infected, but otherwise, we've got some armed civilians in these two positions that they'll have to take on. Why was that guy naked? Oh, okay, no, it's just the clothing. It freaked me out for a second. Had to test this base. I actually did this on a stream, I want to say on Monday night? We, no, it was Sunday night, because we also built the Fallout mission for Monday. I made sure to put these guys behind boxes and stuff to block them from shooting through these tents, so...
Ground team is taking the Humvee with Alpha and Bravo being infantry support.
Roger. Don't be afraid to also load them in the helicopter and land them close by friendly positions, over.
Roger that.
So yeah, we should be good, quote unquote. Well, there's a bug in some communities where I make garrisons for units like the MWU, which their final op will be not this coming weekend, but next weekend, because I'm not going to be here next weekend, or this coming weekend because of an anime convention. But, you know, I put their units down in Eden, and then they, you know, on the server turn naked, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's rich. What can I do at that point? But no, they want me to work on a map where I had a massive blunder with back in 2018, but now I know how to make stuff like that work. It's just tedious, but I'll see if I can make it work. It's the Arctic map, aka the Arctic incident, but yeah, say love you. We'll see how it goes. We'll see those guys load up in their Humvee, which it looks like command is. So the Humvee has 600 rounds total. The UH-60 has 8,000 rounds total, so...
It's Templar to Falcon, you are on 50. Sadly.
Theoretically, they
mate,
should
you're
be
gonna
all
be
okay.
flying them in to the
Coconut Cosplay Convention, yeah, so...
Copy. You want me to just do that right now?
It's gonna be me as a chef from, I think, Restaurant to Another World, me as that guy from Nekopara with 4 of the cat girls, because the 5th one dropped last second, but that was expected. It's originally meant to be a full party, but, you know, half of them are flaky as hell, and I wasn't surprised that they decided to quit last second, within the last week. And then, forget what else I'm doing. I'm walking around with 2 cowgirls, but that's, that's just for the hell of it. Also, no chat, yes, that's because I recorded a video the other day and hid chat, and I forgot to unhide it, so there you go, it's back. Any Fallout ops in the future? Yes.
Outside of wall, can you get one of the base guards to drag it in for air to maybe bring it in later in?
Yeah, Roger, I'll put it in the, next to the airs boxes. We'll get that sorted in like a mic, over. Any more Subnautica? Yes, so Subnautica DayZ. Subnautica, I'm waiting till after the con, because Bloodwind wants to stream with me for 1 episode, and that's the one where we're going to be doing a lot of heavy exploring. I've just been busy with a bunch of other stuff. Mainly with organizing my ops and organizing uploads, because we're going to finally have the main channel start uploading on a proper schedule again. And then I've been working on stuff for the 4th channel and getting myself started there and yada yada. So just, you know, a lot of stuff to look forward to, but we'll see how all this goes. So, op is really simple. They got to clear out these 2 green 4 positions here. Why are you... Oh, you're glitching out. That's weird. In the test, you were fine, but that's fine. I'll just take them out of that. So I think we had someone shoot. That's okay. Humvee's pulled out over here.
Complete. Blackhawk pull information just to pull security. I am very much dependent on fuel. I can have maybe an hour max, so...
Oh, you're fine. Then, worst comes to worst, he can just land, but I think he'll have plenty of fuel for this scenario. If not, I'll put a fuel truck down for him, but...
to conserve fuel, Blackhawk is just going to park my ass here.
Be careful with some of the buildings. I don't know if they actually have hitboxes, so keep that in mind.
Well, found out the easy way.
Great. Could be worse. It could be like the SOG map where you...
Just sucks you in.
you land on the embassy building and the whole thing just falls over to the side. That was brilliant. I really don't want a repeat of that, but c'est la vie.
Building dies from cringe, just flops over. It's like, bruh.
Well, it's because you touched it.
Hey, man. I didn't touch the embassy building. Listen here.
The biggest source of cringe.
Oh, wait. Washington Monument. I'm gonna go land on that 1 second. I balance it perfectly.
There's a thing on the tippy top. There's no way in hell you're gonna land on it.
I'll just impale the Blackhawk. It's not like we need it.
Oh, okay. Yep. Sure. All right. I'm gonna be in character for the rest of the op. All right.
Looks like it. Some of them actually.
But yeah, no. Bloodwing's birthday was yesterday on Valentine's Day.
We've arrived at the first FEMA location.
Roger. Feel free to move in at your own pace. Over.
What's that base?
Yeah, so we got a roundabout right here. Got another position over yonder. I'm gonna put a few more elements around there specifically. But you know, I took her to we got a couples massage and then went out, had a Valentine's Day dinner at a crock pot place, but it wasn't a crock pot dinner. It was not what I expected, but it was still pretty good.
Copy that. On the way.
Blackhawk is just gonna chill and just kind of park itself on roofs like this and support. We'll go airborne once you deal with infected. The infected are too much.
They're gonna land like this so they can be a mobile gun platform. That's actually...
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it.
That's actually really, really smart. I don't know why they're clearing the FEMA building.
Why are we even hitting the FEMA?
Hey, Templar, out of character, you don't have to clear the FEMA building. I don't know why you're doing that. There's nothing there. I've told you this in brief. Like, I don't know what you're doing. So, technically, this area is supposed to be garrisoned, and that area is supposed to be garrisoned. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Let me turn that off. I don't want to listen to that for the operation. Radio chatter. Let me verify it stayed off. Cool. But yeah, it's like, I want us to get started with the operation because I got other stuff I need to do today. So it's like, guys, please. So hopefully that'll turn... Yeah, remember when I said that those were cereal boxes?
I went swimming. Yeah, I'm swimming in the building.
Falcon, remember when I said those were cereal boxes?
Yep. Apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently the Blackhawk can land on the building, but I can't stand on the building.
Yeah.
Bitch. Well, on second thought, I don't think I want to land on buildings anymore.
Whatever. I know, right? An actual roundabout. Who knew that that was possible? Of course, leave it to Falcon to do something silly. That's besides the point. Round about. Diggs, thanks for the 45-month resub. Hope you keep enjoying the ops and hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Black Ops taking fire to the south.
Alright, so we got our armed civilians here. I'm gonna turn my tracer script on. Or at least try to. And I'll get into some vehicles and shoot at Falcon. There we go.
Yeah, be advised, the checkpoint you guys are coming across has enemy contacts in it. They just shot at me.
Hear the Humvee coming out, yep. So, compared to the first mission, I upgraded the Fedric kits a bit. I gave one submachine gunner with the CPW, which technically isn't part of The Last of Us. I just kind of upgraded that myself. And I also gave one shotgunner per squad. So they can always load the ammo in the Humvee. Alright, so Falcon's being shot at by riflemen in here. Just taking random ground fire. Bong stuck.
Copy.
Like I said, this map is completely perfect and has absolutely no bugs. Only features. Anyway, they're starting to breach and clear this position. Is based on message.
We are at first white installation mark on map. We are now securing it from, it appears to be civilians armed with light weapons.
Roger, secure the position. I'm sending a fire team worth of guys to that position now. I'm not going to ask for a grid ref because War Room has eyes on. Break. Stand by for now. Report when they get there. They'll report back to me, and then you can move on. Over.
Roger that, base.
You slowed feed up for less CFT at all? Negative CFTs are balanced.
Man, I turn it off and it's still going, but when they attack that position, I'm going to have a little horde of zombies come after them. AI is so perfectly silly, yeah. Yeah. Their pathing just takes them a second.
We're going inside the compound.
Blackhawk has turned into a roof crane.
Roger that.
We gotta get on with it.
The fuck first, you were Who's the medic? With the pack?
Templar, this is base camp. Be advised, group has made it towards the entrance. They're gonna start holding that position. Feel free to start moving out at your earliest convenience. Over.
Math already in terms of what you got.
404, Marshall 17023, Angels 8, expected approach time 3.
Be advised, base, you are coming in really quiet. Can you repeat last?
Comms check. Over.
Good check. Confirm. He
Good
said
check
that
out.
the reinforcements have now entered the near the entrance of the base. We're ready to continue.
Roger. Yeah, you're free to continue at your earliest convenience. Over.
Sorry.
Roger that.
I am Roof Korean. I'm watching the road for you. Zombies on the road. Good.
Little worried that the UH-60 is gonna glitch out their aggro.
Oh, look, I'm back.
Jesus,
That's right now.
That's the minigun, my guys.
35 about 37 in formation 2 ship. Instantaneous 5 request.
Why are they not going properly?
Blackhawk's gonna go look down that road real fast.
Yeah, okay. So I'm using the stalkers because they're the easiest one. They take a little bit more damage than runners, but they're still pretty weak. Yeah, so they're loading that up with all the stuff they found. So it's just groups basically coming out of the quarantine area here.
Taking fire from my east.
So I wonder why he's dead. Let's see what else I got. Oh yeah, Robo Saddam's from originally from an FNF mission that I
If you go to your
stole.
direct southeast, you have enemy
with,
contact somewhere over there.
player's
Near that
permission.
parked building. I'm gonna pull 360 and see if I can see anything.
But yeah, he was part of our Stargate stuff, and he will be making a comeback soon, which I am excited for.
Off to our right, southwest, Optar. Alright, correction. To your guys' southeast. On the
Oh
other
yeah,
side
no,
of the park building.
I've seen all of SG1, and I'm
Right,
binging through Atlantis right now. But that's besides the point.
We're not gonna engage just to save ammo.
I think the Humvee will be able to break these walls, but we'll see. No, that was Gate, which is a Japanese anime with the freaking Lolita 2D image that started massacring everyone. Yeah, that was a riot. Honest to God, that was pretty damn funny. Alright, they're aggroed because of the damn chopper, which is why that chopper's not going to be for any missions except for this one, because I know how the AI behave with it. And they got a way to maneuver around over here. They're going to really say that every time, so I'm going to delete them. Yeah, the JSDF program propaganda show. Literally. I'm gonna wait for Falcon to move around on this side. Perfect.
You guys got infected?
Oh dear. The AI are properly defending themselves, but now I'm wondering if oh, it's gonna be bad. No, he's aggroed on the chopper. Oh my god. Let me delete bodies back here for frames. Ah, almost had another one get by. So I wanted to potentially use this as an op idea, because it's a nice little custom inside area, but that'll be for later, because they're actually like clearing the White House right now, so they're gonna have to go all the way around if they keep doing this.
This is Templar 2 base, be advised. White House is occupied by armed civilian contacts. We are fully engaged. We're also engaging infected individuals coming at us from the southwest.
Roger. Infected coming from the QZ as we discussed. Break. Clear out the hard point. We'll send another team in to sweep the White House zone, but that's not your priority at this time. Break. The longer we take, the more difficult it's going to be to re-clear the southwestern zone. Over.
Roger that.
Great, now my chat's talking about frickin' gate. Y'all, I swear. Grab this. Templar, this is base. Give me a sit rep over. Templar, this is base. Can you give me a sit rep over?
This is Templar. Sit rep. We have secured hardpoint and we are proceeding towards the QZ.
Negative. You are not proceeding to the QZ until the relief team gets to your position. Over.
Roger that. Base. Be advised, when Templar is in the vehicle, base is hard as hell to hear. We have no idea why.
Have the UH-60 fly off. It's probably providing too much sound interference for you to listen. Over.
Roger that.
Alright, why are you lagging? Like, actually, why are you not following orders here? Come on. And I'll move you manually, because for whatever reason, the squad leader doesn't want to go.
Better diagnosis on that at all. When you actually view all the mapping out of the specific fuel quantities, do they match the totalizer? Hey, son, they match the pointer and the totalizer. Is that
Templar, this is base camp. Group is reporting they have arrived. I'm also sending another team in to sweep White House break. You are clear to start moving into the QZ. Good luck, over. Templar, this is base. Requesting radio check, over.
This is Templar, good check. Friendly forces have arrived at hardpoint.
Roger, I was clearing you to move into QZ, over.
Roger that.
I do not know why his radio's turned down. I'm going to put this down just in case. I've maxed the range of the radio system, so it's not a range issue. I think he just lowered his frickin' radio down, so, oh well.
Ray, Rannick, come with me, come with me.
Yep, moving.
Wait on you guys.
35, go for a boss. 35 and 37.
Alright, I'm sending another horde their way.
Instantaneous 5 request Budweiser.
Robo, sit down. Oh, no, we don't want those guys yet.
Alright, Storm Ninja. Fall in on me, guys.
Hey!
We got zombies from the south.
Oh, this should be good. We got a good chunk of them, but yeah, that happened. Jesus Christ. Really, this is just the mission of the longer they take, the more stuff I can throw at them over time. Alrighty, so now I get to basically set up a bunch of fun stuff, and I don't have to click things one at a time. They can just, you know, be that way. To see, thanks for the 5 gift subs. If you got a gift sub from To see, make sure you thank him or her. Otherwise, I hope you all keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario.
Send in go Team 6.
Again, Robo Saddam was from a Stargate thing, so don't worry about Robo Saddam. He's just in my other category as well.
Team 6.
Infected west.
Send in go Team 6. Send in go Team 6.
Black box is dragging the infected. I'll drag him to the road so you guys can shoot him.
Yes, Robo said I'm stealing PS2s, exactly. So yeah, that's why I'm going to be manually spawning stuff, because Falcon knows how to metagame and will quickly learn that he can just drive those forces to him and have them quickly cleared.
Buildings around. Make sure there's no infected between the alleyways like that. You guys got infected further down the road below Black Hawk.
And ground forces have entered the QZ.
Roger. Clear out every yellow position in the QZ and report back to me so I can put a garrison on it so we can try to clamp down on this position. Over.
Templar, Black Hawk, I've got a bunch of friends for you. Pretty sure this is not what this thing was intended for, but I'll take it.
I love how they keep running into each other's lines. Oh boy. Oh! They just blew Daz away with friendly fire. Jeez. They keep shooting them! Oh my god! Once you get people into the AO here, they just... Oh, it just falls apart. Isn't that just funny? I'm gonna keep putting stuff on the chopper.
Yes, I'm gonna
Looks like you guys are missing there, that's right.
But like I said, the longer they take, the more stuff's gonna eventually come in, because there's a breach right now that's letting stuff on the outside come in on the inside.
You guys got
understand why they're holding here, to be perfectly honest. When I start throwing the clickers in, that's where things are gonna get messy.
I snagged a lone walker, bringing him out.
They'll either aggro on the helicopter or they'll go to the infantry, one of the two.
There's two different versions of 1911.
Not for the 1911, but for the shotgun.
Oh, there's that.
On your guys' left, south.
There are
south,
two different
south,
versions of the
south, south,
shotgun.
south.
Stay in the center. Keep away from
They move it right.
Alright, let's delete more stuff behind them.
You guys got more to your south on the side of the building. Dragging them, I think.
Bad time to reload. Oh boy! That was very close. Clickers don't one-shot, but they will actually insta-kill, compared to the other units which won't. They're burning way too much ammo per infected, though, so they'll eventually have to go do resupply runs. I don't have any bruisers because the one bruiser that I have, I'm instead going to use as a boss unit for something else. But that's going to probably cause people to crash. I have a way I could potentially add bruisers though, but we'll see. And that's adding necrophage and using the heavy guys. So we'll see. Yeah, got plenty of fuel in there. I do like the atmosphere I have right now, though. They gotta be careful of their alleyways, checking everything.
Use your handgun. Close south, David. Coming out.
Oh, it's so brutal. Not really moral, because those don't exist in the QZ.
Easternmost hard point in the QZ.
Roger, hold position for now, sending 2 teams over from the east to go in the way you came. They'll just follow the bodies over.
Roger that.
Templar, you want triple R while we're here?
Yeah, land the bird and give us triple R.
It's in the car.
Alright, first horde, let's go. Once again, they're running into each other's lines. What the hell was that? Alright. Wow, their pathfinding is breaking a little bit. That's to say the least. That's okay, we just gotta spawn them on more angles and keep them going. Any for the drone backpack, I'm gonna delete.
Bandit, nose 10 miles, slightly high, cold. Additional bandit, right 4 o'clock, 15 miles, slightly high, cold as well.
Close, yeah,
Yeah, so they're pathing around, it looks like.
You really need to come up with some pieces.
Templar, this is base camp. Be advised, friendly forces are reporting they are on the position at this time. You are free to continue to move out, over.
Roger that, air base. Falcon, once you're back over station, we're going to load up the medical and ammo crate back into your bed, and then we'll push it on to the next
3 ammo crates in the bird this time, so nobody better be complaining about ammo, or I will chuck a brick at somebody.
Roger that. Do you think you'd be able to load in the medical and ammo crate you dropped off?
No, wait, what?
The triple, quadruple tapping. Some of the AI ran down a bit too much. Also, Faber, good job, man.
Hey, Bravo.
Proud of you. Oh, God. Forge got launched.
Alright, I'm on the way to pick up that boxes.
It's a medical and ammo crate.
Yeah, I loaded 2 more ammo
I
crates.
think they just shot a friendly, so that's great.
Cheers, Falcon.
I am going to need dedicated loaders, so...
Yeah, we're on.
some behind them. And then I'll give them a small breather.
Stand clear.
Yeah, sure, Favor, why not?
Standing under the landing field is not the best of ideas. Just a thought.
Said if you have the details, then sure, and I can teleport you in or have Falcon reinsert you. Alright, let's try this again. Oh boy.
You guys might have context west. Watch it.
Be the clickers. Christ. Uh-oh. Just once, Favor, just once. Any more is gonna cost you for advertising expenses. Alright. I'm gonna delete the groups back here. Can they get infected? I don't think Web Knight has a system for that, unfortunately. Yeah, Blackheart, it's impressive, to say the least. Alright, let me grab a damn... Christ. Alright, that's that. Let's start putting pressure from other sides, because I want to keep that garrison going. Have a few stalker groups shamble onto them, but yeah, in terms of infected, most are dead. Which is great.
Have you heard any status of the ballpark? Ballpark. Okay.
Well, that's pleasing.
Hurry up.
Oh, now the medic joins.
I've been here, but thank you.
Right on, Favor. Thanks for the 69. Hope everything's going well for you, buddy, and I'll... I don't know when I'll be able to take a look at it, because I'm going to be gone for the next week, but maybe after. I mean, Slushy doesn't have a head anymore, so... What's the lore of this op? TLDR... Washington, D.C. quarantine zone and The Last of Us, 10 years after the outbreak, so 10 years before the first game is officially played, but they're just trying to seal a breach in the QZ, which they'll find eventually. Eventually.
Be advised, Blackhawk Gunner had to go IRL things. RTB to pick up that reinsert.
Different. It's not The Division, no. It's Last of Us. Fireflies do not exist. This is actually a progenitor campaign to showcase the Fireflies coming into existence. We'll get there when we get there. This is a two-part mission on the second part right now to show the Firefly, or the Fedra group here weakening enough for the Fireflies to then come into existence. If that makes any sense.
I'll slide your reinsert in behind y'all when I find you.
Ah, yes, running. It's always the best course of action. Golden... Yeah, I still have issues with this map, too. That's why I'm keeping things very, very minimal. I have a very minimal mod set with it as well. Really what causes a lot of frame issues is shadows and pathfinding of AI. So if you have too much of that going, it makes things messy. I had plans to make some night ops with these, but the shadows are just way too laggy to make that really work. But this is one of those special maps where they have a lot of custom assets that aren't really made properly, so you have to run a bunch of custom stuff with it. But really, it's just you gotta optimize where you can. And that's... I don't really even know how else to properly describe it, you know what I mean? Oh, yeah, no, the exploders, if they get close, they will two-tap the vehicle, so...
Zombies are coming in around the corner.
This is where we'll make things a bit difficult. AKA swarm them from all sides. This was their previous start position.
I'm gonna try and get out high comm so I can support with the minigun, but I might fall through the roof again. Prepare for content.
You got 7-2. You guys 7-2.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. Shame his gunner had to leave the server because.
Alright, well, that roof is no go.
They kind of need that. A little worried about these because of how their scripting might work, but it should be okay, maybe. Maybe not.
Templar to base.
This is base send message, Templar.
We have arrived at the Fedra camp west. We have secured it and are currently holding off infected coming from all sides.
Ooh. Hit my unit cap. A-firm, hold your position and stand by. We're sending a garrison in the way they came. That'll be probably 3 squads of infantry over.
Where's that?
No. It's this one. Oh, shit. Alright, 1 second. I gotta tab out.
Somebody on the ground that wants to be a door gunner for me, so it's up to them. I don't really care.
I have to grab a line of code. There it is. Ooh, some people's aim is very tough. I'll spawn them in a few minutes because I'm going to spawn them there, but they're coming in from that eastern position, so it's going to take them a hot second. Some of them are getting stuck. Oh, look, they're combat looting. Oh, they're about to have a bad time. They're about to have a really bad time. Exploder got the Vic. Yep. Oh my god, Bonk, you were out of ammo. You silly, silly goober. Be advised we will have reinserts back at base, over. Yeah. Combat looting! Oh, the exploder! Oh,
Let's get inside.
I think they killed it just in time. Oh, that was beautiful. And it's only gonna get worse because they don't have their 50 cal anymore, and that was meant to help them against the clickers. Ah, boy.
Re-R on the way. 4, understood. Re-R. 2, copy. Re-R. 3, on the way. Re-R. 4, Re-R. 2, Re-R. 2,
It's the AI.
4, Re-R. 3, Re-R.
Alright, I'm gonna set these guys to be tighter formation so they don't branch out like that. Because again, pathfinding is... Wish they'd pay attention.
Are you guys comfortable to come up to the left observation? That's it, thanks much.
Shame about
Hey,
that.
Metro, we just pulled the medic's bag off his body.
What's that? A better diagnosis on that at all? When you actually do all the mapping out of the specific fuel quantities, do they match the totalizer?
I'm gonna throw some stalkers in.
Pointer and the totalizer.
Alright, where do I want to put that breach? I think we're gonna put it right here.
Feet out. See if he's winning foot off the left internal wing tank, and if not.
404, Marshall 17023, Angel Data, expected approach time 32, approach button 15.
404, Marshall Mom 17023,
Assuming that was a misping. But yeah, as you notice, with the AI coming down, it's getting a little more choppy because I have these 3 teams moving down because AI pathfinding is, fun fact, the biggest source of lag behind shadows, unless you're in a night op, in which case shadows are going to be the biggest piece of lag. These chuckle fucks don't know how to go properly.
Because how we almost fucking
unfortunate.
Hey man, he walked into it. Quite hysterical.
Templar, this is base. Be advised, group is arriving at break. Your position at Camp West times now. Break. You are free to start moving into the heavy zone. Break. Air, I'm going to provide you with a few explosives to set up for the infantry to break. Seal the breach when they find it. Again, this will be some sort of break in the earth, probably using the U.S. Metro system to move in large amounts of infected. Over.
Copy. Will the explosives be back at base? Because I need to unload.
Affirm, they will be back at base. Over.
Copy. Inbound.
Prey will be by me. Over.
Bulky, bulky. Make sure not to fucking clothesline you with my tail wheel.
Great.
Consider it a monk.
That's a pretty good try. Templar's base, be advised, we did lose the Humphrey in that last engagement, so we'll all be moving on foot south.
Roger, that's unfortunate to hear. Over. Yeah, so see that the AI are kind of stupid.
Have you heard any status of the ballpark or touchdown?
They're just all kind of running around because pathfinding on this map's really tough, so. That's okay. We make do with what we can. Now, big horde time.
Okay, there's two.
So we've had 2 KIA so far.
DM16.
Alright, spread out. Spread out, Bravo.
Yeah, I looked a lot. If you want it.
Hey, if you have it, I'll take it, please.
Rannick, don't
That's
not stand up.
He's dead.
Hey, son, they match the pointer and the turtle. Is that never moving at all on the left internal, or is it staying the same? You know?
Hey, left.
Fence. Keep away from it. Waste ammo. They're on the right side of the fence.
Hippity hoppity.
They can't walk through the fence. They
Oh, this should be good.
bugged on that side the entire time. Left hand.
Oh, that's gonna be really good. Someone's dying. Oh, that dude just lost his head. Exploders. Oh. Oh, man. Air, this is high. We will have a single reinsert back at base. Over. I think that was Rannick's second death. Like I said, this is where it gets real fun. Templar, this is base. When you can, coordinate with air to get the explosives. Whenever you find that breach, seal it, and we should be good. Over.
Bear in mind, you cannot carry the explosives crates and simply drag them. So I have to drop it extremely close, or have someone with a backpack and take all the shit out.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
They should have multiple backpacks by now. Oh, he's trying to CPR his dead friend. That's cute.
Is that? You're a medic, right?
I am a medic. I'm worried about
we're
who's
doing
alive.
CPR over here. We need help.
Yeah, I know. I just had him do that. I'm making sure we have nobody else out here.
Oh, okay.
You die alone.
I don't allow spectators because the one time I did, someone went into spectator and started messaging players through Steam chat where all the stuff was, so I just don't trust anyone. Because I don't feel like dealing with that. Gonna delete those AI because they're running. Gonna put him back there. I really don't know why these chuckleheads are running, but whatever. Because again, the longer they take, I mean, they're right next to the breach, so I'm just gonna keep putting large hordes. to go say hello. I love it when they combat loot. You got the brass from the chopper raining down as well. Oh man. I love it when they combat loot, because they never learn their damn lesson.
Falcon, I want you to start pushing towards the red zone and dragging as many of these creatures towards you as you can.
Highway to hell. Oh shit, I don't even know if I have this song on this bird.
Alright, I'm gonna put some stuff down so we
Damn it,
can
put
drag.
back my radio. Just gonna build a small port for y'all. Oh wow, yeah, they're coming out.
They're coming.
Look at me.
Couldn't we just use that?
Up and coming. Get ready.
Might want to use that minigun. Again, this is where the 50 cal would have been really, really nice. There we go. Mwah. Oh yeah. Effective though, very effective. But not perfect. Alright, that'll buy him a few moments.
Alright, I'll go fishing again. Wait, what?
Some more groups around the actual breach area here. Smart tactic, though. Very smart tactic. So any bodies you see that are still left are player bodies. But that's exactly why I gave him the helicopter. Yeah, because at that point they don't have any proper way to reinsert, so it does become one life. That's assuming the chopper actually goes down, and I don't think it is, but you never know. Alright, I'm gonna delete these final guys over here.
Alright, dragging another small Horteon. Stop right there. I'd hold right there.
wasn't Rannick, it was Set Gaming. Some flankers. Uh-oh. Oh, he got mowed the fuck down! Unleash the horde. He's trying to pull aggro of the helicopter. Very smart, because he just saved these guys.
I'd watch it just in case those exploders can get you.
Oh, yeah.
So everything's being pulled back here. Because I do like what the show did with the Mausoleum telling the communicate with the zombies to pull back, essentially, kind of be a hive mind in control. Templar, this is base. Be advised, the outer perimeters are reporting they're seeing a lot of movement folding in on your position. Good luck, over.
Overwhelmed, we've worked out a strategy with Falcon to essentially scout the hordes.
Behind y'all. So northeast, look at the horse.
Roger. They'll be fine. Yeah, it's flanking time, exactly. Now, the exact northern area right here would be secure, so I'm limiting my angle to spawn. Oh boy, clickers!
Falcon!
I can only
Oh god. Oh no! Be advised, we are going to have reinserts back at base. Over. I think Bonk crashed.
Templar and all units are pulling back to the signal.
Thankfully, I'm only doing that once, because that's to show everything pulling back. Woo! I wish the clickers could leap the chopper.
I think he's glitched out. I just saw somebody.
Yeah, he's fucked. He's fucked. Yeah,
Okay,
Sam.
I need ammo.
Let's go.
Oh my god.
Wait. Sam, no, we're pulling back
Okay,
to
I got
the
ammo.
compound.
Yep, I'm gonna make
I
sure
tried
nobody's-
killing him, but he's desyncing off the server, because otherwise the kill would have registered.
Come here, come here.
let them do their reinsert. I'll throw a small group at them. That'll respawn the AI.
Spec 130 close.
3, will PR. 2, the VR. 2, VR. 4,
A better
VR.
diagnosis on
Copy. 3,
when you actually view all the specific fuel quantities, do they match the totalizer?
Yeah, so there's Bonk getting DC'd.
The pointer and the totalizer. Is that number moving at all on the left internal, or is it staying the same?
And occasionally throw a group up at him.
Team 6.
But the op is the only major horde that's going to come out is when they finally arrive at the breach position. Well, but thanks for the 8-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations. I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. He just landed on him. Land behind Goober. This is District of Columbia.
Load up in the bird. Are we just leaving?
New tactical plan.
Are you just gonna have me drop you?
We're gonna drop right in and load this up.
Oh, dude, I gotta go, bro. Once I drop you, I'm just gonna throw a Forge and a Hover towards the AO, and I gotta go AFK for like a couple minutes. So you guys better double time.
Alright, I'm gonna delete bodies then. Not all of them, but some of them.
So we're just finding the breach, and then I'm just dropping you there. All right, you have to unload. You have to unload the explosives.
Well, this should be interesting. They're gonna drop everyone by the breach, and then unload the explosives.
I gotta go grab Bonk. I'm sorry. I was about to say, can you just keep him in there because he disconnected? Never mind.
He died, so you have to reinsert him.
Well, he would have been at the base when I reinserted.
Plausible.
It's fine, I'll pick him up. Don't matter to me.
Understood.
I'm gonna get yelled at.
Here, I don't want to move in right now. They're pulling back to pick up a reinsert, so... And now we see just how silly this idea might be.
Here.
Falcon, if you've got to step away, do it now. Please.
This should be interesting.
Alright, fuck. Give me a minute, I'm gonna go AFK for a minute. I gotta find out what I gotta do real fast. Be right back.
404, Marshall 17023, Angels 8, expected approach time 32, approach button 15.
All right, well, we have a little bit of a break. How's everyone doing? Feel free to ask any questions, because we have a second. No, you can't use my thanks command in chat. That's reserved only for me, because that's me personally thanking you all for watching. I don't know how many deaths we've had. I think 8 or 9, and then I think 2 or 3 players have died twice, so they're out. Any good show recommendations? I mean, The Last of Us is pretty good. You know what I'm basing this all off of? It's pretty decent. It's probably one of the best video game interpretations I've ever seen, if not the best. Possibly Kane, but I don't trust AI in that role. They'll burn through the ammo quicker, and it's tough. Do you use a headless client anymore, or pure scripts? I do not use headless clients. Headless clients are great for scenarios that involve a lot of AI functionality, like Anti-Stasi, but they're kind of pointless to run on Zeus scenarios, because the Zeus can just micro everything, because a headless client just helps lower the server intensity of everything, but not the client intensity of everything. Because if you still spawn 500 AI, no headless client is going to stop the load that the player base on their client-side computers are going to feel. So it's only for if you're running like HAL AI or something that's, you know, intensive on the, whatchamacallit, on the server load. Brown's gonna, or High's gonna soft load real quick, standby. Just because I want to get rid of that damn radio. Since we're taking a break anyway. So that's it. If you're talking about what I do for optimization, I just keep the mod set super small permission and have some optimization mods in there, like enhanced video settings.
Hey, is it just you three left?
5 people in Alpha.
You have Ragnar, Stormgrass,
Bravo's basically
Whimsical
fucked, is what it
Ninja, and the Bravo's buddy.
What?
Hi, back on it. It should be fine.
Yeah, back base.
Don't know why the AI running out, but whatever. This is base, send message, Templar.
We're about to step off back into the hot zone.
Roger. The longer you take, the worse it gets. Over. What's my favorite armor aesthetic in fiction? That's tough, because I've never thought about something like that. I have no idea. I honestly have no idea. Okay, the unit I play with has been talking about trying to up server performance as well as players, so I wondered. Best ways to do that is to understand where the biggest sources of lag are in Arma 3. AI pathfinding, shadows at night, and third would be just the sheer amount of units you might have, or any custom script. Nah, that's a lie. Third would be any custom scripts you're running. Because they're sometimes written improperly and they're executing per everyone on the server instead of per server, per client, or whatever. And then fourth would be the sheer volume of AI you have. But if it's garrisoned AI that have their pathing disabled, it won't actually lag that much compared to all those AI running around. More so, if the AI are all individual groups, in this case, you know, instead of all these units being dead, if they all had this diamond over them, that would be more laggy than all of them grouped up together, which can be a pain for scripted units. Like zombies, I leave them all individually, but that's another factor. So if you want to lower the amount of frames and server performance issues you have in a unit, just have your stuff pre-garrisoned in certain areas. Don't be afraid to, you know, have their simulation disabled as well until the player base gets to it, and just limit the patrols you have and actual moving units you have to the AO that the player base is actually going to. Wait for them to get to the next AO and then have the, you know, patrols ready to go as they're moving out on it. Beyond that, it's just certain things like never do a Vietnam op at night when you have heavy tree lines, because one flare in the air is going to make everyone lose 30 frames, because just that's how the game works. And don't go crazy with your custom scripts. That's it, really. Nom at night is fun. Yes, I agree with you, but when you're in heavy tree lines and one person puts a flare up, you're going to lose frames. One person calls a napalm strike in the tree line, you're going to lose frames. There is a map command. If it's broken, that means frickin' whatchamacallit broke, so I can't control that. I have heard that Stream Elements is doing maintenance on their chat stuff. I mean, it was literally working 2 minutes ago. I saw someone use it, so I don't know. Chat might have just broken. But I still see the Stream Elements bot making messages, so who the hell knows? All right, guys, seriously. If there is a continued hold up for another 5 minutes, I'm going to end X.
Because we're just sitting here.
Just giving you a heads up, Liru. Falcons had to step away for IRL stuff.
Okay, then someone else take the pilot seat, guys, because I've got other things I need to do, and we're past the hour-and-a-half mark.
Everyone's fucking in, I'm flying.
Oh no, can you fly?
Nope.
Liru, there's no co-pilot seat.
Run that by me one more time, Chief.
I can fly if anything.
That's okay.
No, that's the idle
It does
animation.
this on its own.
Don't know why you all got in the chopper with the guy that said he had to go AFK, but...
If I alt-tab now, alt-tab...
Liru, can you move Falcon out of the pilot suit so we can take off?
No, I mean, we might as well wait, because you all decided to mount up with him, so... Whatever, guess I'm burning daylight. I'm just adding more zombies to the AO, so... Yeah. This'll be fun. I'm not gonna spawn them till they get in here, though, but... Yeah, this'll be messy. Gonna delete all the garrisoned units, delete all those, everything that I need to delete for performance, because I literally have said multiple times the longer you take, the tougher it's gonna be. Thanks isn't responding because thanks is only a streamer command. I'm the only one that can do thanks in the chat. But if you guys keep spamming a command, it's gonna keep glitching the bot out, so... No, it's fine. Chat, let them suffer. Let them suffer. Ah, man. What?
Walk there.
What?
Can we remove Falcon from pilot seat via bullet?
No, it was Command's decision to mount up with the guy that had to go, so Command can suffer.
Not what I mean, but yes.
Command can suffer. All right. Here's my line with it, because people will look at this and call me harsh. It's like, well, why did you decide to all mount up in the chopper instead of just pulling back at base and then letting me occasionally throw, 5 guys at you to keep you guys stimulated? Instead, they've all decided to pull back. And I've already told them multiple times that, hey, the longer this takes, the tougher it's going to be because there's more zombies coming out of the breach point. I doubt anyone loaded the explosives out and picked up some bombs to even seal the breach. So this is just going to get very, very messy. The Hurons are part of the environment. They're not actually Hurons, unless you know of a Huron model that has twin M60s on either side. Because I don't think even the NOM assets do that. Oh, I agree, Blackheart, but at the same time, you should never load your units into something that's going to go back to base and say that it has to go do something. Never trust anyone with anything other than what's under your own command. And that's a command mistake that they're going to learn. The commander in charge. I'm not going to fault him for that. I'm giving them the option to go, but I'm telling them, like, here's the scenario, here's the situation. I'm not going to wait because this is meant to be a time-sensitive op. So if it's not a time-sensitive op, that then makes the precedent of, oh, we can do this again. And there won't be any negative repercussions. No. Not in my house. Yep, and Falcon just messaged me to kick him. Yep. Because of course. Out of character, guys. Hold your position real quick.
Yeah,
Falcon just told me that he is now no longer available to play the op, so I'm going to do this for you. The box of explosives you need is in the helicopter, and I doubt any of you pulled it out and picked up explosives yet, so you're going to have to either fly it in yourselves or what, but yeah, good luck. And here's the thing. If this was a single railroad campaign, then I would be fine with, you know, I'd be a little more lenient in the waiting. But if they fail this mission, this campaign takes a drastic turn where we actually play the progenitor of the Fireflies, but, you know, the QZ gets fucked. So, I'm okay. Either way, let's start spawning our stuff. Let's see how things go. I don't have anything to throw them at him, so yeah. Alright, you want to Hail Mary it, good luck. Pour him out of the breach. Heli started with 8,000 rounds. I doubt it's gonna run out of ammo here, but we'll see. No, there's no survivors with RPGs. Oh my god.
It's on the west side of that yellow, the breaking wall, the break in the ground is.
Oh my god! You can hear some of the handgun firing! They're just kiting it! Which to me is funny as hell. Uh-oh. The streamer screams. Alright, I'm gonna stop spawning. They got most of them, but I'm not sure it's gonna be enough. They're making a run for it. Alright, so now I'm just gonna occasionally put a thing of clickers or, excuse me, stalkers up. Screamers marauding around.
Break, do you want to get in the heli back, or do you want
Okay, watch out for
They win when they get an explosive on the, thingamajig. One of them just got a long-range pistol shot on one. That was actually kind of impressive. I love how they're looting. Out of everything to do, you guys decide to loot. I love it. Alright. Chuckleheads. Come on, guys, get to the breach. Close it. I'm giving you an angle here. There's a few more, and that gives you a 5-minute window before I start spawning more. I'll occasionally spawn a group of stalkers outside of the breach, as in more units coming in, but one of them just had their head caved in. Oh my god. Yeah, you do.
Oh. Hey, Roger, was that on Metro?
Maybe if you communicate with each other, you'll figure it out.
No, we have been communicating with each other.
By the helicopter.
I am the representative who is asking you about the demo.
So, why are you asking me then if you have the demo?
No. We've all talked to each other and we have...
by the helicopter.
Yeah. Oh shit, help.
Turn right.
Well, they might all actually die. And you know what? I don't think I care anymore. Oh boy, no one's covering Forge.
Can they get to cover and hold, please? Over.
Whimsical's dead.
I have them on me.
And Forge is getting eaten. loaders back there. Shame that Falcon had to go and ground command died, because now all the coordination's out the window. All right, cover him. Oh no. Forge died while planting. That's not good. Alright, giving 60 seconds here. 60, 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Very close. Very, very close.
Send in GOAT Team 6 now.
Let there be death. Smile. BTW loved the last 40k VOD. Keep up the good stuff. LCPL hype. LCPL hype. LCPL hype. LCPL hype. LCPL hype. LCPL hype. LCPL hard. LCPL hard. LCPL hard. LCPL hard. LCPL hard. LCPL hard.
Send in
Z Marty,
GOAT
thanks for the
Team
27-month
6
resub. Drunk
now.
Firebear, thanks for giving a sub to Dova. Hope you both keep enjoying the operations, and I do hope you get a nice kick out of this scenario. That'll be the last things I spawn in. Well, we definitely have the weekend Fedra state that I wanted. We started with about, 18 to 20. We're down to, I think, 4 or 5. Some on their second life in that chopper, but yeah. Fedra wins.
There goes the helicopter.
Oh. You didn't say it.
I've done that.
Damn.
I got 36 sprinters, 36 sprinter calm, and angry.
Quiet.
I got 20 sprinters and 15
Break.
Break.
All right, overall, debrief-wise, it was a very Pyrrhic victory, mainly because of people, but that's okay. Campaign will continue as progressed, but with it being Pyrrhic, Fedra is going to have less personnel to enforce, and that's going to give the Fireflies the perfect opportunity to rise up for the remaining 2 or 3 missions I have planned in this campaign. Nonetheless, yeah, I mean, with you guys, it was night and day, and I guess that just depended on who was in charge of what, because you guys were set to do that really, really well, and then pulled back to base, and then it went very, very poorly. So, oh well. If I give you the tools to succeed, if you're in a leadership position, perhaps consider telling people that those exist, because if I'm being asked last second, hey, are there explosives? And I'm like, what? Like, as someone else is unloading the explosives, I don't know what you want me to do with that, because at that point, I just sound like a grizzly commander going, what are you talking about? Like, we already covered this multiple times in the mission, but whatever. I don't really have anything else. Go give feedback. I'm done for the day. All right, I'm just annoyed with how the player base handled that one, because it went really, really well, and then it just completely fell apart. They still got the job done, but it's like, Christ, guys, like, what are you doing? Oh, well, thank you so much for watching. Go operate operationally. This turned into a 2-hour ordeal, too. God damn. Otherwise, cheers, guys. Have a good one, and go operate operationally.